Yeah, no, go ahead. Talk shit away. We're live. I'm Sunday Ladrone with her
Now
silly
I'm
cynical
not gonna. Now
asshole.
I'm not gonna talk shit.
And I'm live with Soggy. I'm live with Wayward. I'm live with Salem. Um, and it's Fridays with Slims, I guess. I don't know. I just wanted to
Friday.
talk with Slim. I just wanted to talk to friends. Um, Anybody feel like they want to join in or whatever, go ahead. I'm going to share this real quick. You guys continue talking. Just pretend I'm not here. Go, whatever. Just go.
Boy, that Slim guy. He's such a nice dude.
What
Or
part of
put me on the spot. All right, what I was trying to say was the animation community definitely has issues. And I'll just say I've never seen a community know so little about the subject it says it knows. That's what I'll say about the animation community if I'm put on the spot.
What kind of
They don't know basic animation.
Well,
I've seen so many of them. I've seen so many people from the animation community call anything modern Flash. It's like, no, that's not Flash. That's Toon Boom Harmony, you dumbass. Yeah, they love to say.
Two decades.
Yeah, they love to say.
Ago. Come on.
Yes, they still love to say that.
I do remember when it was weird, when Flash cartoons became like a thing, like Yin Yang Yo. That was weird seeing Flash on TV. I was like, this is like a Newgrounds cartoon.
Jeez,
well, I was already seeing it come from the Canadian
I don't think I've ever
side.
seen that. I just remember the commercials were super, super weird.
I watched like everything of the kid, like when I was like teenager. It was like on Disney XD
or what? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was called, but back then it was called Jetix.
Jetix, yes.
Wasn't it Jetix?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was Jetix.
When it was still using
that when we were getting kind of past the extreme end, but Disney didn't get the memo.
Yeah, like probably I remember watching a few episodes of the show. I remember the finale where it's revealed that like their teacher is like their father, but it doesn't make any sense because he's a dog and they're rabbits.
Well,
I'm not kidding. A panda. My bad, a panda, and they're rabbits. It still doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Can I just say he was black and they're white?
Have you guys seen the family tree of the Greek gods? That's not that unheard of.
But like the best the best show like on Jetix that I remember vividly, weirdly enough. It was Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
Probably was. I don't think it was that great, but it was probably the best one.
Can you say that even faster?
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go! If you need a hero, what's the name you want to know? Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go! Defeating all your foes! What was it?
That was a Japanese co-production.
It was Chiro, Antari, Sparks, Nova, Gibson. I almost got it. Hang on. Sparks, Nova, Gibson. What was the green one? Little green dude, Clancy Brown. Otto, that was his name. Otto. And I think that was all of them. Yeah,
I mean, there's Gibson, also like the orange one that that Greg Sipes character took place. I can't remember what his name was. His name was
that was Chiro.
Okay, Chiro. Yeah, because I just called him Greg Sipes in my head because it was. And he's like, I want him always be with that one girl. He's always with that one girl who is also Gwen, like older Gwen, and then also Tara in Teen Titans. They always paired them together.
Yeah, they did that in the
that voice actress.
Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back.
It was so weird. Like I just kept noticing that happening.
What if they were a couple in real life?
Maybe. I don't know.
Or maybe they just had good chemistry.
I think it was that. Just those voices. I don't know. And then, even though it's kind of weird in Ben 10, he was like Greg Sipes was like the bad boy character, which is always just weird to me. He sounds like a little like surfer dude to me always.
Yeah, like here's the thing. Craig Sipes and her, they even paired them together in the new Teen Titans show. I mean, not Teen Titans. TMNT show, the 2012 show, because he played Michelangelo, and Renette, the Time Lord, right? She was played by Tara, older Gwen, and all that, and he ends up having a crush on her. So it happens in almost everything they're in.
Fated.
I gotta. Crap. I have to actually go somewhere with my mom, my sisters real quick. So okay. I'm just gonna mute myself for a little while. You guys keep going. I might be back for 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes. If I'm not back, I'm sorry. Sorry guys, but keep talking. I'll be back.
That's fine.
Eventually.
All right.
All right. All right. I think that's the voice actor that people say my... I was going to say, I think that's the voice actor that people say that my OC would sound like, or would most likely be voiced by him. My stoner pansexual ninja.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I want to see that now.
Oh shit, I don't. Oh, and Slim went, so I can't share the screen. Shit. Let me see if I can find you.
I'll gotta say, if it was a femboy character, I feel like Greg Sykes played a good femboy. I don't know why. I don't know why he hasn't yet.
People tell me Shinji's a femboy, and I think it's because he's 5'2". I think he just gets classified as femboy.
There's a reason. There's a reason because he's basically Nadia from the last show they did with Gynex. He's Nadia gender swapped.
Oh,
he's literally that. It's literally the same face.
Oh, are you talking about that character that was just like Kawaru from Evangelion, but just in a Trigger show? What was it, Lulico?
Oh yeah, that's also
that was
definitely him again. It was definitely him again for sure. Because I don't know, because they were also big fans of them. Because it's a different team behind Lulico, but they were all they worked under him before, so they're all friends. But I do kind of that is kind of the same character archetype where he's just mysterious boyfriend character.
Oh yeah,
Lulico is super good.
Oh, that was a great show. Well, I love the fact that even in the Japanese dub, that was Kawaru's voice actor again.
Oh, really? I never watched the American one.
Yes.
Funny. They just brought it back again. They're no, we need to keep this legacy.
But in Japan, it's the Japanese voice actor. Sorry, he's not a woman. He's a man. Granted, though, it's funny. He's straight, but they always cast him to play gay characters too.
He does the voice good.
He is typecast ever since he played Kawaru. He was a Kawaru character in a Future Diary.
He played that character. I read the manga, and he was like, so yeah, that was definitely just Kawaru again.
Which guy is
the guy that was the guy that was after the main dude's D? Can't remember what his name is.
Yeah, it was his voice actor in Japanese.
That's funny. I read the manga that was coming
actor.
out. So I don't even know who they got.
No joke, because we're talking about these sort of characters. No joke, just because my character's name is Shinji, I get comparisons to Evangelion all the fucking time. And it's like, oh cool, you can't fucking think of something else. Literally just because he has the same name. Where is he? I can't find my there it is. Ninja OCs. Wayward, I'm gonna I don't think I have Salem on my stuff. Damn. I don't think I have him on my shit. Let's see. Wayward, I don't have Wayward, I'm gonna send you an image of my OC. I have to update this. This is really old art. But this is the character. No, I think the biggest thing this character has in common with Shinji Ikari is he does run away, but he's a ninja. That's what ninjas do. When I was watching, have you seen JoJo Part 2?
Yeah.
When I was watching that anime, I was like, that's just my character Shinji. Holy fucking crap, now I can't do this. the strategic running away, like the strategic cowardness. Like, that's something I want to do with my character, but I was afraid to because of the Shinji Ikari comparisons that people always give me, which they'll just give me no matter fucking what. Doesn't matter if my character actually takes more from Go Nagai stuff. Doesn't matter that I'm heavily inspired by, like, actual ninjas. No, he has the set. I seriously once had somebody say to me that Shinji is a uncommon name in Japan. Shinji is the equivalent of Jeff.
I mean, for one thing, I'll
they
say,
tried to tell me that
it's a cool name too. Like I think it's like it sounds like a cool like protagonist. It's like that's kind of one of the weird things about the character in NGE. It sounds like a cool name, but he's not a cool character at all.
Well, you know why he has the name Shinji to begin with.
If we're talking about the guy from Future Diary, I mean, quite a few of those characters suffer from anime protagonist syndrome.
Oh, definitely. That was definitely one of those things. Like, I started out like reading it seriously, and then I was just kind of reading it for a minute just because it was kind of funny. Just like it was kind of more like a horror movie type of thing. It's like, just like, oh man, these dumbass kids, what are they gonna do next?
Yeah, and like horror movies, you don't have to wait long for them to start banging.
Exactly. What a win.
I remember watching the first episode and liking it, but I remember like not seeing any more of it. And I definitely remember seeing Future Diary, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I remember that was huge for a while.
Oh god, yeah, that was actually that was kind of the anime that I kind of noticed. It wasn't my favorite or anything, but that was kind of the one that I saw that kind of got me, introduced to the fact that, oh wow, there's a bunch of people online who like this who like these Japanese cartoons.
Oh yeah.
And then when I started to watch it, I also started to learn, some of these people take this fandom a little too seriously.
Just animation fans in general are just kind of weird. That's all I'm saying.
Voltron. Voltron and the
You're
She-Ra
obsessed
fans.
over something that gives you an ideal or a desired alternative visual representation of reality.
Yeah.
You're going to bump into some weird people.
Yeah, some people are just taking it way too seriously. I don't know, especially these days. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been had a proper fandom experience. I think
even like a bad fandom, I would take over whatever's going on these days, because I'm not really bumping into any fandoms these days. I'm more so bumping into people who, I don't know how to describe it.
Angry stands.
People, angry. Well, here's the thing. They don't care about the story or the characters. They care about what these things represent.
She-Ra. I'm telling you, She-Ra's the biggest culprit of that. And before that was Voltron. It literally is osmosis because both series targeted teens, and boy, are teens irrational.
Is it? Did a lot of teens watch She-Ra?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I guess it does. I guess they are mostly teenage fans.
I was an enlightened.
It's a teen series.
Figure when I was a teenager.
Nah,
I was watching.
I was watching Hellsing.
Probably gonna date me, but
I was busy being a SJW.
I was watching Code Lyoko.
People didn't know what I was.
Problematic.
Some people thought I was edgy. Yeah. Some people thought I was edgy. Some people thought I was popular. Some people thought I was the biggest fucking loser under the sun. So people just don't think I am who I am. Like I said, now people think I'm my boyfriend, and I'm his sock puppet account now. All of a sudden, I literally just can't be who the fuck I am. I think that's partially why I also show my face, but because that's the one way to be like, no, this is who I am. I kind of can't fucking deny it.
I feel you. I could definitely put canon, but I don't feel like it's like all the way over there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know I moisturize and slather on some makeup before this because beforehand it's all blotchy. The camera kind of over accentuates some things.
I'm not even looking at the screen or camera, so I wouldn't be able to tell.
Nah. Kitty cat.
But yeah, like yeah, when I was a kid, it was just kind of I was in like the DeviantArt communities back then. When it was like that's like when I was like the proper teenage age, and like stuff like Avatar was out. The original Avatar.
I was in the. This is gonna sound really weird, but like really for a hot fucking second in my junior and senior year, I was in the weird Edda and Eddie fandom.
Oh,
and I even talked to some of the artists who worked on the show. I actually talked to Raven. I the shippers.
Oh.
And the fact that shippers worked on the show. I actually even talked to Raven. She actually deleted one of my comments once because she was like, please do not. That one was a little too forward. I was like, okay, I understand. You're trying to hide it from your coworkers. I feel bad that like I was on DeviantArt talking to like Raven, who was working on Ed and Eddie. I was talking to, oh my God, what's his name? Kyle, the guy who did Mighty Magiswords. I should have kept contact with those, but that's what I mean. Like I could have been in the industry, but I can't draw for that long. I could have been in the industry, but I'm more like Rudy Ray Moore and never been. Granted, though, he eventually became Dolomite, so maybe when I'm 50, I'll be Soggy Mite.
Soggy Mite. Soggy Mite.
Soggy Mite! Yo, bitches and hoes, listen to my tale. I'm not good at rhyming quite at this moment. Can't even rhyme that. The only word I could think of was snail. Damn, I can't even toast or rap. God, that's what I've always. I know. I couldn't even rhyme snail with fail. I should go and hide my face in a pail. Maybe if I run away, I could go and get a sail, catch my waves, get away from this fucking fail. There you fucking did it now.
Soggy Mite. Soggy Mite.
Do I get my Soggy Mite? Oh God, now I'm just imagining myself with like an afro out to here. Do you guys remember Mad TV?
Yes.
I think they had like Foxy Chicks. What was it? Foxy Mamas, White Mama and Black Mama, I think. And like one of them had like this afro that like the white girl had like just the worst fucking blonde white afro I ever fucking saw.
One of my favorite skits is that
this
one
is
where
Son
like
of Dolomite.
Yeah, Son of Dolomite. There was one. That was definitely one of the skits. Son of Dolomite, and I can't remember who that black actor was. The one that wasn't Keenan or Hill. It was there was like another black guy on the show.
Phil Lamar.
That was the guy.
Phil Lamar's amazing.
Oh my God, you're right. It was Phil Lamar.
Oh, fucking amazing talent. Do people not realize the talent that came from Mad TV?
Right, and then like Shigo was on there originally. Like when it took me forever to not associate Shigo's voice with her.
Nicole.
It took me forever.
She's still working today. She's in Superhero Girls.
Who is she in that?
She does Supergirl. Yeah, she's the current voice actress for Supergirl.
That's weird. That's crazy. It's like it feels like a weird fit. But I could kind of see it for that version. I've just seen pictures of that show mostly. Thanks to like people on Twitter.
It works for the show.
Yeah, it's just not on. It really needs to be on HBO Max, even if that app sucks. Like it does not work right.
Oh, it's so bad.
Like especially on PS4 because I mostly watch it on my friend's PS4 because my friend put the account on the PS4 for us to use. And it does not work right in there. It's constantly just crashing.
Oof. I didn't know DC Superhero Girls was on there. I knew it was on Netflix. That's where I first saw it.
Is it? That's probably why it's not on there because they probably got the license tied up over there.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure because it feels like the HBO Max app
check
just
it
feels
out.
like they rushed it out the door.
It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. And what's so funny is they made their numbers like before like their 2-year goal. They like went up and beyond, and you think they'd fucking like put in the time and effort for their service.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm sure they have to make a whole like their own whole UI for that. Is the problem. Like Disney's works really well. Even though there's nothing on there, there's like every now and then I get a use out of it.
Nah. So that's funny. HBO has the stuff, but their UI fucking sucks. Disney's got good UI, but they got nothing. Even though they should have everything.
I mean, on the paper they have everything. They should have everything in the sense that like if they put like Disney Plus with Hulu, they would have everything. But they don't. Like I guess you can technically do that one plan. But I'm not gonna do that.
Nah. Yeah, where are your syndicated cartoons? Where the fuck are the syndicated cartoons?
It doesn't make any sense. They're like the way they're doing things, at least to me, anyways.
I need Aladdin. Dude, do you remember how fucking awesome that Aladdin cartoon was? You guys probably saw it on Jetix.
I saw it. Disney. No, I saw it back on Disney back in the 90s because I'm old.
That was on Disney's. That was on Disney's.
Guys, I
with
saw
the
it on UPN.
Weekend.
Oh yeah, it was. It really was. I saw it when it was on UPN. UPN used to be a network, and they used to,
I'm sure, yeah,
and they used to have
in the early 90s.
A contract with Disney. Yeah, they had a contract with Disney all throughout the 90s, and like I think like around 2000 they were still playing some of their stuff. They're playing the Tarzan cartoon. No, I mean UPN. Like, and it was on weekdays.
I kind of remember that kind of stuff because I remember watching Tone and Boomba back in the day like that, and that's also a show that I just completely forget that exists all the time. It was like it's one of those things you watch because you don't have cable when you're a kid, because that wasn't like a normal thing to have.
Yes, that's how I saw Supergirl and Masters of the Universe and all the. Oh my god, they played Robin Hood so much. They played Robin Hood and the Rescuers so much.
Robin Hood and the Rescuers, is that the one? Wow, what is that one? I don't think I know that one. Let me see that one.
It's from the 70s. It was from one of their low periods.
I don't think I've heard of that. So is that cartoon?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They played the lesser Disney movies like Aristocats. Well, you know what's weird?
Oh, you mean okay? You're talking about the 70s. Okay, you're talking about the 70s, the one with the fox. Okay, yeah, that one was awesome.
Yeah,
I actually watched.
I'm talking about the 70s Disney movies.
Yeah, the last time I got sick, I'll rewatch. It's a good one to put on when you're sick because you don't need to focus that hard.
I was watching something that was talking about the gay stereotypes of the villains, and dear God, I didn't even realize that the evil queen was one.
I think
the Prince John.
That one,
Mommy.
The one guy that's kind of balding.
Matt Baum Culture Cruise. Yeah,
I watched that video too recently. I was like, it kind of got me like looking at the like the girl that was like the inspiration for Cruella. She seems cool. I want to see like.
Oh yeah, not whatever the hell Disney just came out with.
Oh no, I'm talking about like I want to see like the person that they based Cruella on originally. I think in the new movie they kind of like
that far.
I think the new movie.
I didn't get that far. I literally only got to Prince John.
But yeah, one thing I'll say about that video, he didn't really bring up the fact that like the guy from the 90s who animated a lot of the characters was actually gay, so that's like a lot of that could be, summed up as him putting himself into the characters a little bit. I will say that's something he left out. And like cuz like look at how masculine the king was in Aladdin. Was that like no? Everybody always glosses over when they talk about the evil gay villains, Like just come on now, it's not fair.
I'm so sorry for talking over you just a few moments ago. I'm very sorry.
No, you're good. I think we were kind of talking at the same time. From like it's just kind of like the delay happened a little bit.
Yeah. But that's kind of cool that Corel is based off of a real woman.
Yeah, it's she seems really cool. She had that exact cackle.
Ah! Oh yeah, I think there's a scene in the movie where she's like, "Oh, that's where I get the laugh." I think I was watching the YMS on that. He's like, "She has to literally get everything from something." I
Like,
need to eat food.
It's kind of neat that they put the homage in there, but like they didn't need to do it so direct. Like that seems kind of just like, and like apparently at the end he gives them he gives the couple the puppies that they have that she's gonna later want to skin.
Incest puppies.
What was that?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I just.
He also got. Yeah, also the fact that one of the guys is black when he's a kid and he grows up to be a white guy.
What was that? He was like
Oh man, that must have been a phase.
Fucking Michael Jackson lost melanin. That's the Reven Alago.
Oh my god, dude! You know what really happened to Michael Jackson to cause that? That wasn't just vitiligo. Yeah. Maybe that's what happened to him. Maybe we'll get his origin story of his when his face blew up. I mean the character Horace. That's
definitely what happened.
Wait, maybe he fell into a vat of chemicals like the Joker. He fell into Joker chemicals.
Queen.
That'll turn you white. Oh my god. Huh, I need all my henchmen to be white. Can you just stand in front of the Joker vat?
Well, she was his queen, so, and God help anybody who...
Oh.
That's like the whole joke has been this was girl Joker. That's been the joke.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god, the fact that she's even wearing white makeup on her face. She even whitens her face.
It's so weird.
No, I don't need girl boss Joker. Joker is not a girl boss. Stop it. The most you can do with the homicidal motherfucker is make him weird bat daddy, like in that new manga.
Which one was
Don't
that?
ever try to make him a real... There's a manga that recently came out where it's like Batman gets turned into a baby, so the Joker's going to take care of him and raise him to turn into Batman so he can fight him again.
What?
Oh, I heard about this. Yeah. It sounds weird.
People are saying it's funny as all hell.
It's like, it sounds weird until you realize that's the most Joker thing Joker could ever do.
It is pretty. I'm not against it.
Character.
I'm not against it. It's just such a bizarre premise for an entire comic.
I mean, I can just see the Joker being like one of those villains that's like, it was amazing having Batman around for not a period of time, but without him, I'm empty inside.
I'm gonna raise him and kill him again.
I think.
There you go.
I think, dude, like, Joker's got some weird shit going on for Batman, and I have to say, Lego Batman kind of captured it well. And Harley Quinn is sort of capturing it well. I'm halfway in season 2. They captured it well in some moments. I think the episode where they're all on the talk show and, like, they're, like, dangling Robin over King Shark. It was like, Harley Quinn stole my nemesis.
Well, she did.
Yeah, she did.
I will say I do like the fact she's like characterized as a villain in that show. Like she's like a bad guy.
Oh yeah, thank God.
There's some I'm not like too huge in the humor in the show, but I do like it. I like that about that. They pick a side. They pick a side on the thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that. Well, what was it like? Like Harley says, "You're a bad guy, but you're not a bad guy. She's a bad guy." What was it? The Queen of Fables character that they created for the show, or actually, is she from the comics, or was she created for the show?
Which one was that? Which character?
Queen of Fables. I believe she was played by Wanda Sykes. She's in season 1.
My
She's
first
only
thought
in
was
season 1.
My first thought was Fables, like the comic Fables.
The whole idea of her character is she was a super villain with the
Oh,
ability to bring fairy tale creatures to life. Is she from the comics?
she was originally
Or
from.
was she invented from...
No, she was apparently a comic character. I don't think she's gonna be probably the same, probably though. But she was originally in JLA back in the 2000s.
Yeah, in this, when they introduce her, she's trapped in a book and she's working at a tax office. They mentioned that she tried to take over and the Justice League kicked her ass. And she's voiced by Wanda
Gosh, not only
Sykes.
does she have to work for a tax agency, then she gets her ass kicked.
That's funny.
This villain's already very relatable.
Oh, don't worry. She teams up with Joker. Like, she, as soon as she gets, like, the chance to really do shit, she does shit. That's what I mean. Like, Harley thinks she wants to be aligned with her, but it's like, no, it's like, you just maim people. This woman will full on kill an entire person's family and grind them up and make them drink them. And then laugh about it.
I don't know. Remember,
like, TV Harley Quinn
how,
is trying not to make Harley Quinn like comic Harley Quinn. It's because they're doing a TV Harley Quinn who's nothing like comic.
Wait a minute, but working with tax agencies, I mean, Joker already. We already know how screwed up they are because he was more scared of the IRS than he is Batman.
He is. Oh God, yeah, you're right. All right, I'm gonna actually have to get going, guys.
But the IRS, no, thank you.
Oh my God, Salem, that was a great take. That was a great take. I'm gonna have to go, guys. I'm really sorry that I got to bow out early because like I got another show coming up at 6. I'm gonna be talking about Terminator on Mordor's podcast.
All right, yeah.
I don't know where Slim
be in
is.
The chat at some point.
Oh, cool! Thanks, Salem.
Yep. No.
Yeah, it's been really
fun. Sauron, so.
Oh yeah.
His,
I keep forgetting. I'm the new person. I'm the new person. Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get going.
All righty. So now what?
Chicken butt.
I could have figured.
Damn, got him. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. Watch any cool movies lately?
No, I haven't been watching too many movies as of late. Been doing more working on projects and such, and also anytime that I'm watching or playing anything, it's been Red Dead 2 recently.
Oh hell yeah! Never actually played that. I'm not too much of a sandbox person, but it looks cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, especially if you're into good storytelling. It's probably one of the best out there right now in terms of a narrative.
Hell yeah! Have you already run through it before, or is it your first time?
This is my second time running through it, but I'm trying to get all the collectibles and stuff because, like I said, the story was so good. It's like I just wanted to keep going to the next chapter after chapter. But now I'm just checking out all the stuff that I missed my first playthrough.
I feel ya. I've been kind of doing a similar thing with Psychonauts recently. I've played the game like 4 times in my life, and I'm just now seeing certain cutscenes I never saw before.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly just because I'm like normally one of those people that like skips through everything and just like gets on the next mention. So I'm actually like seeing cutscenes I never saw before. It's crazy. After like decades. I don't know how long has it been. It was like 2006 when it came out. We're getting to 2 decades. But yeah, it's a pretty good game. I'm pretty excited for the sequel.
And when is that coming out?
August.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of their new other games for Double Fine haven't been too good lately, I'll say. So I'm still kind of skeptical, but I'm still kind of hopeful that they'll pull it through and make a good one. Oh yeah, did you watch E3 at all?
No. I made sure to go out of my way and not watch E3.
I gotta respect that a little bit because most of it was terrible. Especially like I watched like Ubisoft like when I was kind of like there's a slow point in work one day. Man, that was a terrible presentation. I just do not care about. I will say it's mostly just me not caring about most of their games. But man, like Nintendo like single-handedly saved everything by making like actual good trailers for games. Like I'm not even a Metroid person. The Metroid trailer fucking was great. Everything I could. If I was like a huge Metroid person, I'd have been hyped there. But yeah, everything else is kind of whatever.
Yeah, it's E3. It's kind of becoming just like the Oscars. It's like it's becoming more and more about anything but the actual art medium it's supposed to be about.
No, you're definitely right. I will say it's still a little better because like it's just upfront, about we're just trying to sell you things, but they're not doing a very good job of selling things to you. That's the problem.
Yeah, here's the other issue too. It's like if I have to hear about how diverse your game is, but you're not going to talk about level design, story, artwork, or game mechanics or anything of that nature, then I already assume you do not have the game's best interest at heart, and therefore,
Well, yeah,
why should I be interested in your game?
that's kind of been the Ubisoft thing for like the longest time. Like whenever they did like Assassin's Creed 1, they put that like weird thing at the beginning of it. That was just a weird. I don't
Yeah.
that I remember I got into Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, 2 Brotherhood. That was like the last one I was like proper like into on those series. I can't say shit. I played a lot of Assassin's Creed 3, but I kind of hate it.
Yeah, I played Assassin's Creed 3 too, but I got to the it just it's kind of weird. It became a bit of a chore, which was weird. But looking back at it, it seems kind of obvious because that's in my opinion, that was the first Assassin's Creed where it's like it almost encouraged you to not be an assassin
Right?
because
It really did.
because here's the thing, oh cool, I can't wait to go jumping around buildings and leaping down and getting away by climbing on rooftops. What's the number one thing that they emphasize in Assassin's Creed 3? Oi, get off that roof!
It's definitely true. There's things I liked about it. I think I will say I think the story for the end like the in the time period stuff was like pretty good. But like the
Oh
story
yeah.
where you're playing is like the dude Desmond, terrible. So
Yeah,
bad.
no, I still stand by this. I've always said this, and I still feel very, very strongly about it. What they should do is they should drop the whole science fiction bullshit and just be solely historical fiction.
No, yeah, I agree. It would be a lot cooler. Like I still aren't really that interested in trying. I haven't even looked at Valhalla or whatever it is. I've never even looked at it really.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this: you don't do any assassinations in it, pretty much.
Yeah, why can't they just like okay? All you have to do is do the premise of you're a secret assassin organization in a time like, whatever time period, whatever city. That's all you gotta do. I think
Here's the
people would
other
have a
thing too.
blast.
What part of Viking says assassin?
Um,
Yes,
it's kind
I'm
of
going to assassinate you with my big, giant, 20
no, you're
pound
right.
axe.
I don't know why they haven't done like a Japanese one or whatever. Be like a ninja one.
No,
Like what?
man, that's too on the nose, man. We gotta be unique, man.
You're right. That's definitely the guy that said that. Probably. We gotta do Valhalla. Which I don't know if they want to make the series. They would like call it something else. Just call it a different name.
And no, man, they didn't have Viking beards, man. They had hipster beards like mine, man. Totally.
Do they have hipster beards?
Yeah. I mean, nobody looks historically accurate in these games. They all look like self-inserts.
Oh yeah, I mean they usually do. Even back in the day, they kind of did. Like, what's SEO look like?
I don't know. I could buy Ezio as like an Italian kind of guy, or I don't
I
know.
haven't seen
That's
it
just me
forever.
though.
What's he look like? I haven's seen this guy in forever.
He looks like Ezio. That's the problem. He's an iconic character, so
Okay,
he
you're right.
looks like
Actually,
MCO.
I'm with you now. Okay, yeah, I can see it. He still looks just like modern Hollywood kind of like Italian like period piece guy. But
It's at least not as bad as
okay,
oh
let's see this
boy, it's not as
Valhalla.
bad as I was gonna say some of the people on The Sopranos who are like, essentially Mario and Luigi, pretty much.
Oh man, he has he has like the ponytail on the side. What's up with that on this Assassin's Creed Valhalla guy? No, you're right. This is dumb.
Yeah. I still say here's my dream scenario for an Assassin's Creed. You do a World War One setting, and you do the assassinations in the trenches.
That could be cool.
Yeah, I've always thought that would be a good idea, a cool idea. That way you can do like a whole new setting. You can do something a little unique with it being a little more modern, but it's not so modern to the point where you can't pull off assassinations.
Yeah, I could definitely see that working. And then like I don't know, I'm also thinking like that'd be like better like for like a Hitman type of game where you're like taking on like you like put on the the outfit and kind of get in there, and then you
Oh
start
yeah.
killing people.
Oh, and then here you go. You want a new mechanic, right, guys? Well, here you can do mustard gas.
That'd be cool. That would work. I mean, I don't really know how the battle system works these days because I actually like it's got to be different right now, right? Because
Yeah, no, it's like I said, it is nothing like Assassin's Creed used to be. I mean, hell, it's pretty much just a combat game now.
That's weird. So they really did just abandon the whole Assassin's concept. But I mean, I will say like Black Flag was like one of the biggest ones, so I can kind of see why they did that from a marketing standpoint.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But
it was because at the end of Assassin's Creed 3, when they were like, okay, what worked, everyone was like, dude, the voting system was nice, and
it
so
was
they were like,
nice.
okay, so it was like, okay, then make a game completely on that.
I don't know why they didn't do a spinoff though. That's kind of the weird part to me. Like, why didn't they just be like, okay, we're done with the Assassin's Creed franchise. Now we're gonna do a new thing that's about pirates and boats. Or like,
That would be too much original ideas.
You're right. You're right. What was I thinking? This is the people that made hacking Assassin's Creed. What's it called? What's that other game they made? That's like it's just like it's Assassin's Creed, but it's with hacking in the modern day.
I don't know.
What was it? It's Jeez, I can't think of what it's called. Because no one played it. That's why no one. That's why I can't think of it right now. No one played those two games. It's killing me. I'm gonna look it up. Ubisoft. If I can type. Hacker game. Watch Dogs. Yeah. No wonder I didn't remember. That's a terrible name.
I don't even consider that a game.
It felt so by the numbers. I remember like when they first showed off like the first trailer for it. It was like for the new generation games systems. When I say new generations, PS4, and it looked all like high tech because there was like they were showing like things that weren't possible on actual hardware.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it really just seemed like this is we're just making an Assassin's Creed game, but now it's in modern day. And by Assassin's Creed, I mean like what Assassin's Creed became by that point.
Yeah, I just I don't know. I'm a little less enthusiastic to grab new games unless they've really got something mind blowing or like a new story. But I mean, most releases these days are just sequels to franchises that are over 20 or 30 years old now.
No, I can't even say anything because I'm like most of the games I bought this year were like remakes, like ports and stuff to old games. Like SMT3 came out for for like Switch. I got that. I got Legend of Mana that was on PS1 on Switch just now. Like I mostly like the only thing I got that was like new was Guilty Gear Strive,
Hmm.
which well once again was just a sequel. But I don't know. I also just recognize I'm getting old too. I'm stuck in my ways. I know what I want.
You know what? I'm now past my mid-20s. I'll be heading into my late 20s at next year or two. But I'm looking at it and I'm just kind of realizing, no, I'm not just getting old. Things are just sucking more.
It can be both, but I also think that's part of it too. It's just I'm less willing
Well,
to
yeah,
even
because
give
here's the
things
funny
a
thing:
shot.
you ask a lot of these people who are playing, I don't know, Call of Duty 37, and it's like, do you remember playing the first Call of Duty game? No, the series began at Call of Duty 12. Don't you know?
Like well, usually when people say like where to begin, Modern Warfare 2. I can't even say anything because I started with Modern Warfare 1,
Hmm.
and I ended with Modern Warfare 2. Technically 3. I bought
Well,
3.
I'm just bringing up the fact that uh, quite a bit of people aren't haven't even played the beginning of what these franchises are.
No, I mean most people are just buying it to like kind of hop on the new thing.
Hmm.
That's gonna be most of audience. Everything really is they're
Yeah,
hopping on to check out the new thing, be a part of the
but
zeitgeist.
but that's the thing. It's not really new if you're just continuing. But I don't know. I find that interesting. That's like you've got a big chunk of the people that'll be buying it who've never played, who've never like understood what the original intent of the franchise was.
Yeah, I mean, I do think if you like you're into a franchise, you should go back and see the beginning. Like if you're gonna read, if you're into Avengers, you should go read the first issue of Avengers, so like
Hmm.
type of thing. Um, but I don't know. I also just acknowledge most people are gonna be just gonna want to be in the part of the new thing. That's how it's gonna be with everything. A lot of people, I'm sure a lot of people just started with the fucking new Star Wars, never watched the new old ones.
Yeah, or at least start with the as much as I say start with the original. I mean, at least start with the prequels over the sequels.
That's weird to me. Do you think there's people actually have you watched like the prequels first? I'm kind of
I don't
curious.
know. Original trilogy first.
Yeah, because like when I was a kid, it was just the trilogy. But I don't know. Then I'm sure the people before me were just like, no, there's just the Star Wars, the one Star Wars movie, and then we had to do these newfangled ones. I don't know. Yeah, it was. I remember liking the prequels a lot when I was a kid, but I don't know. Now I can't really get into them.
Oh God, no! I still love the prequels,
Yeah.
especially the memes.
Yeah. No, the memes are good. I'll say that. And I'll say I like. I really wish they just like if they make like a remake of the first one, but it's just all the pod racing. That'd be great. That'd be the ideal scenario for me. Pod racing was
Well,
cool.
shit, the original pod racing scene had to have been oh God, I don't know, what was it like almost 10 to 15 minutes long, I believe the original cut was.
Really? They should have made that longer. I think that should have been more of the movie, if you ask me. Like it should have been
Yeah,
like
but apparently that a lot of people said that the scene was too long, and that's why they cut a bunch of it.
I
You
really
can
wish that was
actually,
like
if
that'd be
you
like where
watch,
he's
if
earning it.
you can actually find a version of that movie in which they do include a bunch of the pod racing scenes that they cut out.
Really, I want to see that because
Yeah.
that's like I think that's like the highest like interest to me in the movie. Like if it was like all about like mostly if the movie was mostly about him earning his freedom, that I'm in the bet like through racing. Just
Mhm.
I want Ben Hur in space. I want Ben Hur in space. What I'm saying.
Ben-Hur in space.
Like I also wish he was just older from the beginning too. I'll say that too.
You would kind of get that with Alita Battle Angel if they focused
Yeah,
on
you're right.
if they focused
Actually, you're
on the
right.
sport.
For the part where she's doing the what's the game called? It's not Blitzball. That's Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but
That part's cool. I love that part.
uh, boy, and I think that we may have had a chance if enough people had made a stink to get a sequel to that. But with Disney taking the wheel, I don't see them having any interest in Alita.
Yeah. I mean, oh, they own it now.
Yeah, they own Fox. Remember?
I didn't know it was Fox that made that. I never actually watched the movie. I read the manga. I like the manga a lot.
Well, the manga's of course better, but for an anime adaptation, that was a damn good movie.
Yeah, I probably will watch it eventually. I just I'll be honest, I don't like her face still. Just do not like her face. I don't know why they couldn't just could get
I
the
think they were trying to, I believe, mimic the manga, but even more than that, I think that their explanation was that she was just a robot, and that's why she looked like that.
I just don't think they need to do that. I really think they could have just used her face.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I'll try and watch it sometime, and I'll get over it. Maybe we'll see. It's not gonna get mad, and I still have the manga. And I could read that again if I want to.
Oh yeah. Which, by the way, that is the way to go if you're a comic fan these days.
Oh, well, I think that manga's great. I mostly like old things, regardless of. But I will say this from like recent manga that's cool. Chainsaw Man is awesome.
I have not read that.
Definitely should get around to it at some point. I don't know. It's kind of like it's kind of fighting shonen-y, but it's aimed at an older audience. He's got chainsaws and hyper violence ensues. I'm not a very good job at selling things to people, but it's good. I like it. I've been reading that recently.
No, I'll take your word for it.
Man, is Slim ever gonna get back?
I don't know. You just try calling for him.
Slim,
Well, if
come
you
back.
yell really loud.
Say his name 3 times into the mirror. He'll come back.
There you go.
Slim Daddy. I can't say it right now. I am too drunk to say the full name. Slim Daddy Ladron. Uh, well, I guess if he's not coming back, I'm probably just gonna go and call it right now.
Well, okay. I'll go ahead and do the same.
All right.
It's just it's a little hard to bring up topics and such because I don't know. I know what Slim's into, but I don't know what everyone else that he's usually hanging out with. I don't know what they want to talk about.
Yeah, same here. I'm kind of the same problem right now.
All right, man. Well, yeah, good talking to you. And hey, guys, sorry about the unorthodoxy of this stream, but hey, I'm sure that Slim will come up with something in the future, and then he'll have everybody talking about something fun.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. You have a good night, guys. I'm heading out.
All right, later.